On July 9th, 2024, 21-year-old Alicia Andrews sat inside in an interrogation room at the Tampa Police Department. This was her first arrest ever. To a casual viewer, she looks like an ordinary young woman, completely out of her depth. But detectives knew she was the missing puzzle piece in a meticulously planned, coordinated gang hit. Weeks earlier, on June 23rd, 2024, prominent Jacksonville rapper Charles Jones, better known as Julio Foolio, was ambushed and executed in a hotel parking lot in Tampa while celebrating his 26th birthday. The shooters thought they had committed the perfect crime, modifying their rifles to leave no shell casings, wearing masks, and using rented vehicles. What they didn't anticipate was that the girl they brought along as cover would leave behind a digital footprint so massive it would dismantle their entire conspiracy. Let's analyze how investigators systematically pull apart her defense over the course of the interrogation.
Hey, Lisa. Detective Campbell.
Listen closely to how the interrogation begins the moment detectives step into the room. Instead of showing panic or immediately demanding to know why she's been detained, Alicia's initial responses carry a distinct tone of annoyance. When facing a potential first-degree murder charge, an innocent person is typically consumed by fear, desperately trying to understand how they became a suspect. However, Alicia's flat, detached emotional state right out of the gate is what immediately sets a red flag for investigators. She speaks to the detectives with a casual indifference, treating a capital murder investigation like a minor inconvenience.
Partner, Detective Ramos. Take decent care of getting you here?
Yeah.
Everybody nice? Good. All right, so we're detectives from Tampa, okay? We do want to talk to you, but before we start our spiel, okay? I know that you are in a relationship with Isaiah Chance Gutta, okay? And I know he's probably already talked to you and, you know, probably tried to tell you what to do or what to say, okay? But I want you to understand, all right? In this moment, all right, Gutta isn't in this room and he can't do anything, you know, to help you in this situation. You have to make that decision for yourself, you know what I mean? I think that, you know, there's a lot of stuff that we have to show you that you would probably want to see, and I'm willing to be as open can be to show you everything that we have, you know what I mean? Because I want you to make an informed decision about your life and where it goes from here, okay?
How old are you?
21.
You've never been arrested before? Okay. The situation here as it stands, okay, is you know, we want to show you the stuff we want to show you, and we want to give you the opportunity, you know, and it's your choice, okay? But before we can go into those details, we are going to read your rights, okay?
I want you to understand something about your rights. You're in the driver's seat on this.
Early in the interview, detectives introduce a photograph of the victim, Julio Foolio, placing it directly in front of her. Her verbal response is immediate and unyielding. I don't know him. In interrogation strategy, this is a critical psychological line in the sand. By claiming absolute ignorance of who the victim is, she attempts to detach herself completely from any possible motive. But detectives aren't looking to force a confession out of her mouth right now. Instead, they are intentionally letting her lock herself into a rigid alibi. In a high-stakes interrogation, letting a suspect firmly commit to a massive lie when you already hold an objective truth is the ultimate trap. The moment she claims she doesn't even know who he is, her entire defense becomes completely dependent on her being 100% oblivious to the plot.
Okay? Talk about what you want to talk about. You don't want to talk about what you don't want to talk about. Okay? This is up to you on this. But I think you're a young person. I don't think you understand the gravity of probably what could happen. But I want you to be able to see what all we want to show you. The only way we can show you all of this is if you're able to talk with us and willing to talk with us. Does that make good sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and just so you know, again, like he said, If you want to see some stuff and you want to answer some stuff, you can answer it. If you don't want to answer some stuff, you don't have to answer it. You're in control. This is, you are in charge of what happens to you in your future, starting right now. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? You have the anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to consult with an attorney before you make a statement or answer any question, and the right to have an attorney present during questioning. Do you understand that? If you want an attorney but cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before or during questioning, free of charge. Do you understand that? You may use any of these rights at any time, before or during questioning, and you may stop this interview at any time. Do you understand that? Do you understand all the rights that I've just read you? So you understand at any time.
Yeah,
up to you, okay? I want to show you a video here. Do you have any questions about your rights before I show you this video?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
This is the exact moment where the entire paradigm of the interrogation completely shifts. Watch how the lead detective drops his voice and changes his demeanor. He doesn't yell, slam the table, or get aggressive. He becomes perfectly matter of fact. He looks her dead in the eye and tells her point blank, "Your phone killed you." Investigators immediately back up this statement by walking her through a digital timeline of the execution plot. They pull out financial evidence, revealing Cash App records showing that she was the person who paid $361 for the exact Airbnb where the hit squad was staged. When a suspect is confronted with undeniable, objective digital proof linking them to a crime scene, their verbal denials are rendered entirely useless, forcing her to realize she can no longer lie about her presence in Tampa.
Is that you in the footage?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us what's going on here?
Waiting on an open door.
Okay, where are you at in this video?
Out of town.
Do you remember what town you were in?
Yeah, Tampa.
Okay.
Can you tell us what you were doing down in Tampa that week? And here's the thing, be honest.
Just going out.
Just
I
go.
had just went to Orlando like 2 months before that, so he asked if I want to go somewhere.
Who's he?
My boyfriend.
Gotta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why y'all call him Zay?
Well, what do you call him?
Zay? So
Zay.
does he go by? You never call him Gotta? Never?
That sounds like a fan or something.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Zay, we can call him Zay, if that's what you know him by.
And who all went down to Tampa with you?
I don't know the people.
You don't know how many were with you?
One. His little brother.
That was it? Just the three of you?
Yep.
Okay. Do you remember going to a McDonald's while you were in Tampa?
I was hungry.
You were hungry? Okay. So that's you in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was driving the car at that time?
I don't know that person.
Was it the little brother that you were referring to?
Mm-mm.
No? So you don't know this guy right here that's driving?
What's he call his little brother? Your
He
nickname?
got, I don't know.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys did in Tampa.
Well, just found a place to go, and I was hungry a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I might be pregnant, so.
Okay. With Zay's baby? Okay. Where, so other than McDonald's, where else did you guys eat?
We were trying to find a Waffle House. Where else we went? I was looking to find some clubs.
Okay. You guys went to some clubs? You remember what
But we
clubs?
couldn't get in though.
You couldn't get into the clubs? Okay. Do you remember what clubs they were?
Not really. It's like a colorful looking building. We
Okay.
walked up and asked the people.
You talked to the bouncer at the front door?
Yeah, you know people that stand at the front.
Mm-hmm.
And how much to get in.
Okay.
Is that one of the clubs you tried to get into? Is that you?
Yeah.
And that's Zay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you remember the name of that club?
I really wasn't looking.
No.
We just was finding stuff to do.
Okay. So you tried to get into this club, but you couldn't get in?
Well, they told us a price, but it looked packed, so
You guys didn't want to pay for it?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
it
going.
just looked too packed?
yeah.
Okay.
Did you talk to any of the bouncers there?
Yeah, it was a big guy.
What's going on here? Is he using your phone?
You think, yeah.
Can you tell me where you guys went after that?
Look, there's some other places.
This is the parking lot of a different club. You guys also tried to get into this club?
Think we're gonna go in.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Think we're gonna go in. He don't like packed places.
You know, like what kind of places?
He don't
Packed.
like packed places.
Packed.
Who's he talking to on the phone?
I don't know the person.
It wasn't his little brother? Just to kind of refresh your memory a little bit. Back to the McDonald's. That's the gentleman driving. You've never met him before? Was he at the Airbnb with you guys?
Mm-mm.
How are you in a car with him and your boyfriend's not there?
No, he was there.
He was in the back seat?
But it was for me mainly. I just wanted food.
Okay. So how did this gentleman join you guys at some point in the evening?
I really don't know. I was just following my boyfriend.
I know, but did he come to the Airbnb? Did you guys pick this guy up somewhere?
Mm,
Was that silver car that you're in the drive-through in, is that the car that you and Zay traveled down from Jacksonville in for the weekend?
no, that was something else. I don't know.
You don't remember what vehicle you traveled down in from Jacksonville? Okay.
I really was following him.
What's that?
I really was following him.
You were following Zay? He was kind of leading the activities
Were
for
you
the
in a
weekend?
different car than Zay on the way down?
No, I just asked what we doing for the weekend.
And just
That's
came
what the
down?
plan was.
Is this Zay's little brother?
I don't know.
You don't know that? Do you know this kid?
I never met him.
You've never met him before?
I'm just on the sidelines. I don't talk to friends and people.
All right, sweetie. At the end of the day, okay, if you are just on the sidelines, all right, you need to tell us that, right? You didn't necessarily, Isaiah's leading the activities, he's on the phone, he's telling you where to be, right? You're with him by his side, right? But obviously, something big happened that weekend in Tampa, right? Do you know?
Why y'all question
Can I ask you
him,
something?
though?
Are you excited about being pregnant?
I don't know. I lost the last one,
You did?
so not really.
Would you like to have a baby at some point?
No,
No? Okay.
How long have you and Zay been together?
like 4 years on and off.
4 years on and off? Okay.
Do you know what happened in Tampa that weekend? And here's the thing.
I mean, I
need
heard
you.
about it when all the police came to this house.
Yeah, what'd you hear?
Like, somebody died.
Who died?
Supposed to be a rapper.
I mean, he's pretty famous. I'm sure you know his name.
I don't listen to all that.
Here's the thing.
music.
What I need for you to be right now is very, very honest with me, okay? You're 21 years old, correct?
Yes.
So your phone, it tracks you, right? You know that, right? Your telephone,
I think, I guess.
okay, it tracks you. Tracks you everywhere you go. That's how we knew you were at these places to get video from, is because your phone showed you there at those exact times.
Yeah.
So we just go to those places, we download the video, and then lo and behold, we see you. I mean, I think is that the same jean jacket you're wearing?
Yeah, my favorite one.
It's your favorite one? Okay. That's how we knew the Airbnb you were at. That's how we knew all these places you had gone to. It's because your cell phone was tracking you approximately every single minute with high accuracy hits.
I don't think that was B&B.
No, it's real. Yeah, your phone tracks you everywhere you go.
No, I'm talking about, you said a B&B.
Airbnb.
It didn't look like a B&B.
Well, it was a B&B anyways, okay.
Does it look like somebody's house? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Do you remember sending an Instagram message to somebody to rent an Airbnb for you guys down here?
Mm-mm.
You don't? You did. I mean, you sent a message from your phone.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Tell me what happened on
Yeah,
that.
she do like half offs. I never did do it though.
She does what?
She does half off. Like you can rent something for half a price.
Okay. Who did you send a message to? Do you remember?
I don't know her name. It's a light skinned girl. Like she do promos. She posts on Instagram.
Okay.
Did she end up booking the Airbnb that you guys stayed at? Do you know who
She took
booked
too
it?
long to text back.
Now detectives introduce the physical surveillance footage to completely shatter her narrative. They play a video from a McDonald's drive-thru recorded just hours before the ambush. In the footage, Alicia is clearly visible inside the vehicle, sitting right alongside the co-defendants and shooters. Notice her immediate verbal pivot. Because she can no longer deny being there, her brain is forced into survival overdrive, moving away from I wasn't there to I was there, but I had no idea what they were doing. When an interrogator maps a suspect's exact physical coordinates next to known executioners, any remaining leverage the suspect that completely evaporates. Pause video at 28:15. Approaching the midpoint of the interrogation, look at how the compounding weight of the evidence changes her verbal behavior. When the detective asks her directly about the other occupants who were riding in her car, she stops giving direct answers and executes a classic deceptive tactic, answering a question with another question or claiming a sudden lack of memory. In linguistics and behavioral analysis, stalling maneuvers like this are used to buy valuable seconds for the brain to construct a brand new narrative, because her original alibi of absolute ignorance was completely destroyed by the McDonald's and Cash App records. She is forced to change strategies, slowly feeding the detectives partial truths to see what they will accept.
Airbnb that you guys stayed at?
I just asked in the morning. I was like, "Are we still going?" So I guess.
Was the guy who was driving the cruise while you were at McDonald's, okay, who you hadn't met before, was he at the Airbnb when you guys left the Airbnb?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Like I was there first. Like when he got in the car.
Okay.
Like our ride.
What car did you get into? Your ride was
It was
it?
Like a Uber.
Okay. Was it Uber? On the Uber app?
I think so.
Who booked that one? You or Zay?
He probably did.
He
I know
did?
I did.
Okay. All right. And where did you guys take that Uber to?
Went back home.
All the way back to Jacksonville. So you drove down in a car you don't remember, and then you took an
I'm
Uber?
telling you, I followed him.
Okay. All right.
If he said go, I'm ready to go. And I was already ready to go anyway because we kept arguing.
Is this the gentleman that was driving the cruise at McDonald's?
Probably was.
Yeah. He's going into the Airbnb at the same time that you guys are coming in and now getting ready to leave. That's your Uber, right?
Yeah. But I don't know him.
Do you remember any conversations with him at all? Did he introduce himself in any way? Street name? Talk about anything?
No.
You
No,
don't? No.
No.
Okay.
Probably laughed once or twice, but I never said no.
So, when you talk about Zay's little brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that picture that I showed you, and I asked you if that was Zay's little brother. Do you know his real name? Do you know Zay's little brother's real name?
He called him like twin. I don't know.
Have you spent any time with him?
Probably once.
Okay.
Like his house. I don't know him.
When did you go to his house?
I don't know what month it was. It was for, what holiday was that? I don't know, they had like a little cookout or something. And I just went, it was at night.
Okay. Other than that, you've never been to his house?
Like, I probably did, but I don't know if it's his house.
And
like, I probably never got in the car.
And going back to that Airbnb video of when you're coming in, okay, to the Airbnb. Where's everybody else at? Where's they and little brother at? Because they don't come in at the same time when you come in.
How did they get in?
I don't know. I went through the front.
Yeah,
knocked on the door.
But this camera goes off every time somebody passes it, and in order to get in, you have to put in a code, and that code gets tracked on the app. I spoke to the owner of the Airbnb. Nobody else went in. How did they get in?
I'm not sure.
Did you let them in another door?
Is it possible you could have opened the back door?
No. No, I don't do that.
Were you there by yourself at your
It was just
Airbnb?
me and him.
Well, it can't be you and him because you're the only one that goes in the front door. Nobody else comes in that front door. It records every single person that comes in that front door and uses that code. When you guys went out to McDonald's, did you go out the front door? You don't know? Or did you go out the back door? Which door did you go out?
I'm not sure. It's rushing.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? That you're the only one that went into the front door? Nobody else went in that front door? So how did Zay get inside if you were the only one that went in the front door?
If I just knocked.
Huh?
I don't know if I just knocked.
No, I understand how you got in the front door.
Yeah, but
How did anybody else get in because nobody else
who
is
was
on camera?
anybody else?
Zay was with you, he stayed there,
That's
right?
it.
He didn't go in the front door.
I don't know. I just knocked.
Zay didn't go in the front door.
I'm not sure where he went.
Was he inside with you?
Yes, of course. I'm being there by myself.
Okay, but he didn't go in the front door.
Well, I don't know. Did y'all ask him that? Because I don't know. I'm going in and put my stuff down.
Okay. Well, so you know your cell phone tracks everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it knows where you were, when you left, when you
No,
came
I
back.
think it should speak for itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see these little dots here?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's your phone, right? That's pinging. We've labeled the Airbnb, okay?
Mm-hmm.
See that? And every single minute your phone is pinging off of. You see all those little bubbles there? That's your phone pinging off of it, okay? That's your phone pinging off of it, right? Take it back to the very most important time period. So you arrived at the Airbnb around 8 p.m. and this is the Airbnb, and here we are at 8 p.m., okay? You stayed at the Airbnb up until the point where you were hungry and you needed to get some McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is how we found that McDonald's
You
footage.
might want to watch this.
You gotta watch this, okay? This is very important because you're gonna need this information for when you make the decision that you gotta make, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There, between 125 and 140, you head over to the McDonald's, right? That's how we knew where to look at the McDonald's. And then you go back to the Airbnb, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then after the Airbnb, you head over to the first club, Teaser's Club. Do you know who else was at Teaser's Club while you were there? The rapper from Jacksonville, Foolio, that died in Tampa, right? He was at Teaser's as well, and we have him on footage at Teaser's. After he leaves Teaser's, nope, that's fine. You gotta watch this because you gotta know, okay? After he leaves Teaser's, he goes to Truth 18, right? for his after party, which he posted on Instagram, walking up the stairs. Guess who else shows up at Truth 18 after Foolio shows up at Truth 18? You show up at Truth 18.
It wasn't that crowded, so...
Okay, no. But there's one place that wasn't a club, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one place that wasn't a club that you have to come up with a reason why you were there. It's a hotel where Foolio was shot and killed at.
I never stayed at no hotel.
No, we know you didn't say that.
We know you didn't stay at that hotel. We know you didn't stay at that hotel.
We just know you went to the parking lot.
But you were at the hotel where Foolio was murdered at the exact same time that he was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Sweetie, the reason we're
What
showing...
that gotta do with anything?
No, listen, this is the time where we got... I understand. This is I want to make it, because you've never been arrested before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you might not understand the gravity of the situation you're in. Okay? Are you're familiar with Zay's old friend Tilly that was shot and killed? No, you're not familiar with that?
Mm-mm.
His killer had a girlfriend by the name of Diamond. Okay, and Diamond helped set Tilly up, lured him to a location where he was shot and killed, okay? Now, Diamond was not at the scene where he was shot and killed. Diamond did not pull the trigger, okay? All she did was send a few messages on her phone, okay? And they put the case against her, and now she's already been convicted 20 plus years. She's in jail right now. She's not getting out for decades, and she wasn't even at the scene where Tilly got killed. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making any threats to you by any means, but this is damning evidence. This is the murder scene, and this is your device present
That
at
don't
it.
mean nothing.
Okay.
That, you realize it's a tourist city, and a lot of people could have been there.
Okay.
Sweetie,
Look,
you
Let me
can...
try to explain this to you, okay?
Yeah.
You're 21, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think I'm older or younger than 21? Come on, you know how old I am. I'm old,
He's old as
okay?
fuck.
I've been doing this job and doing homicide as long as you've been alive, okay? I started doing homicide about 23 or 24 years ago. It means I've worked a lot of them. It means I've been in this chair, talking to a young person sitting in your chair, I mean, hundreds of times. What you don't understand is this is the perfect case for a homicide detective. I have your phone. I have your phone everywhere. I have the beef between your boyfriend, his people,
What people?
and listen, you don't have to play dumb with me at all,
No,
okay?
that's impressive.
And here's the thing, you don't even have to answer anything right this second. I'm just gonna explain something to you, okay? So just soak it up. Just soak it up. So your boyfriend and his people are having a beef with Julio and his people, okay? What I have on this video is you stalking Julio, conducting surveillance of him. You gotta listen, okay?
Your whole
No,
life
you
depends
lose
on
me with
this.
the word stalking.
Okay.
I don't know him.
No, you're conducting surveillance with your boyfriend going to Teasers, which is the club where he performed. Then we have your car, your phone, everything else in the parking lot of Truth 18. Then we have the car you're in going into the parking lot where Foolio is killed. We also have the black Chevy that was traveling with you. We also have you guys on about a dozen license plate readers in tandem, driving together, following each other
I'll
from
play this one for you.
Jacksonville all the way down here and back.
This is the car that the three shooters came out of. And this is the car that you and Zay are on scene at video at Teasers and seen on video at Truth 18.
Oh.
This is high definition footage, okay?
You're there.
You're there.
You're part of the murder for Julio Foolio, whether you want to be or not. Now here's the thing. I know one thing for sure. I know you're not my trigger person, okay?
We know that.
Is that a fair statement? You're not a trigger person? Have you ever shot anybody?
You didn't shoot anybody in Tampa while you were there, right?
Did you shoot anybody in Tampa?
No, I'm not sure.
Okay, all right. Here's the problem. A bunch of people did, and I think they got you in way too deep. The problem is your phone kills you. The charge on this is first-degree murder. The sentence is going to be life imprisonment. Now, I mean, life means life. It means it becomes your nursing home. It means you never get out. You don't have relationships anymore. You don't have a child. If you have a child in prison, it goes to somebody else. And you don't even get to hold your child. You never get to see your family again unless they come to visit, and it's through glass. It means the moment my partner and I walk out of this room, your life changes absolutely forever, and you can never, ever change it back. All right? Right now, so far, what you've done is lie to us, minimize your involvement in this, and it only makes the case that much stronger against you. The only thing that might help you out is complete truthfulness and honesty from you. And it's telling the whole story, because I'm telling you today, your life forever changes. It's never the same after today. That's happening right now. You're not going to be spending time with your family. You're not going to be doing any of those things. If you think your boyfriend loves you, your boyfriend used you in this. He knew. He's smart on these things, okay? And you know he is smart. He had you use
on your phone.
He had you use your phone.
What does that
Open.
mean?
It means we have you everywhere.
That is, I
forensically.
can travel. It doesn't matter.
No. I tell you what you can't do. You can't travel to Tampa and then travel to the only 2 locations that Julio Foolio was that night, walking around the parking lot. I can tell you something else. You didn't go up and talk to a bouncer, so we know you've lied about that.
We did.
You did not go, because Julio Foolio was in the parking lot when you got there.
What?
I can tell you that's certainly not on video. You're talking to a
What do you
bouncer.
mean you don't get it?
I know
It's not
that
allowed.
I know that you love Zay. I know that you love Zay. Sweetie, I know that you love Zay. I know it.
With the interrogation entering its final stages, detectives dropped the most devastating piece of technical evidence, cell phone tower mapping that places an active phone directly at the Holiday Inn parking lot at the exact time Julio Foolio was shot and killed. They lay out the state's core theory of the crime. In an active gang war, prominent rival figures like Julio Foolio are constantly on high alert. If a car packed with known rival gang members pulled up to his hotel, the target would instantly flee or pull a weapon. The shooters needed a ghost because Alicia was a young woman with no gang ties or criminal record. She was the perfect camouflage to act as a lookout, allowing the hit squad to track the target without triggering his suspicion. As the detective tells her directly, being there makes you part of it.
And I know that this is a very difficult situation. The question you have to ask yourself in this room right now is, are you willing to throw the rest of your life away for Zay?
Are you willing to die for him? Because that's what happens.
That's what you're facing right now. That's what you're facing right now. The only possible chance that you have to get out of this situation is to be honest. Because at the end of the day, listen.
No, you're not being honest.
You're not being honest. You're not being honest. At the end of
just sat here and told me I lied
Listen,
about
we just showed you a bunch of
downstairs.
pictures of people.
Okay.
don't
and you
focus on
probably
that.
listened.
Don't focus on
Okay,
that
then
detail, sweetie.
I want one honesty from you. You ready for my one honesty?
What?
Did you open the back door to let other people in the Airbnb? That's an easy
No, I did
question.
not.
Then how did they get in the Airbnb? Because they did not go in the front door.
What they got to do with me?
No, it's asking you for one honesty.
All I did was walk up and knock. Did you see me tap anything in? So what they got to do with
You
me?
opened up the front door and you got in.
I didn't open nothing.
You didn't open up the front door of that place?
No.
How did you get in?
Obviously it was open.
Nobody else went through the front door by you. I'm just asking one thing that I know is 100% truthful, and you can't answer that.
I
He has to
didn't
give you the
answer
code over the ring. It's
I
actually
didn't
this
have the
audio. Okay. You have to get the code to get in. He gave you the code over. It's audio recorded. It's
I
on
don't
audio.
have the code.
Okay.
The guy gave
Now
you the
y'all
code
finna tell
to
me
go
I
in.
lied about the code. I don't have the code.
It's on audio.
Okay, go back and listen.
Okay.
What code did you hear me say?
I can tell you this. How many women do
I don't
you
even
know?
have the Airbnb
Hey,
app.
how many women do you know that have been to prison?
I don't know.
I mean, do you know any woman that's been to prison?
I don't know.
You should know that. I can tell you this, you're young and you're small. And where you are likely to end up without a truthful statement right now is a horrible place.
I gave you a truthful statement.
No, you have not.
I have, whether you believe it or not.
Let me
you
ask
have
you
to do it with
something.
me.
Do you think I'm probably good at my job or probably bad at my job?
I don't know y'all.
What do you think? You've talked to me a few minutes. Do you think I'm probably good or probably
Make
bad?
a judgment with that.
I can tell you this, I'm good at it. Extremely good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Detective Ramos is extremely good at it. I can tell you he and I are partners, and we have never had an unsolved homicide that he and I have worked together, ever. Not one time,
Mm-hmm.
okay? What we do for a living. We do it at a highly professional level. I can tell you right now, with the statement you're giving us,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to be in prison, and you're never going to come out of it. You're
Mhm.
never going to see the outside of prison.
Mm-hmm.
That should scare the hell out of you. There's no Zay in your life after today.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the reality of the situation, okay? And I want you to understand that we normally don't present
No.
discovery
Okay.
I just want you to understand how this works because you've never been arrested before, okay? We normally never present discovery, meaning the videos and the cell phone data on cases where we're not quite at the point where we can charge them yet, or where we don't think we're going to get there. The only reason we have shown you what we've shown you is because what's going to
Because they're
happen.
me, so I'm...
No.
I thought y'all showed me because it's me in the video.
No. The reason we have shown you what we have, and you still don't even have all of it, okay? Because we've got a big case, is because after we leave this room, okay, we are going to go to the state attorney's office, okay, and we're going to get an arrest warrant, and at some point, charging you with first-degree murder for the murder of Julio.
No, it's going to happen tonight.
It's going to happen. You're going to be charged with his murder. That's trials. Your mom and dad are going to talk to you through a window for years. Who knows how long this trials is going to go on. And then you're going to have to face the possibility that your entire life might be gone over Zay and his beef with 6th Block and Foolio. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice. Let me tell you, when this stuff goes to juries, when this stuff goes to judge, because it's not my job to judge you. I don't judge you. I know you're a young girl and you in love with Zay, and he put you in a fucking shitty situation. All right, well, he put you in it. Well, if you don't love him, I mean, this is kind of a shitty situation to be with somebody you don't even know whether you love or not.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? But he put you in a very shitty situation. He put you in a situation. And if you go to in front of a jury, the jury, what they want to know the most, because we've made the case. We're going to be able to prove that you were there, that you participated in this murder. That's done. What the jury's going to want to know, why did she do it? And is she sorry? That's all they care about when they decide whether you're doing 25 years or whether you're doing 30 years or whether you're doing 15 years. They want to know why did she do it and is she sorry? That's what they want to know. That's what you need to answer in this room. If Zay dragged you into some shit you didn't want to be a part of, you have to tell us that. But the only way that jury and the people who do decide your fate moving forward are going to believe that is if you're 100% honest. I don't need to answer the question of whether you're lying or not. We all in this room know that you're lying. We have evidence, okay?
It wasn't a lie.
No. You don't focus on one thing. The whole story.
The whole thing.
We know that you were down there with
I
Zay.
never said that I wasn't.
Okay, to
So
kill
what are you talking
Foolio.
about?
To kill Foolio.
No, we wasn't.
We know that Zay was communicating with the gunmen in that Black Impala, and we know that the gunmen in that Black Impala were acting on this information that you and Zay were feeding him from the cruise to target Julio, down to the point where you knew exactly, the gunman knew exactly what seat he was seated in. You know who sees what seat Julio's seated in? The Cruise, the silver Cruise you're in when you're driving by it.
You need to start talking, young lady.
I just answered y'all.
No, you
No.
have not.
You're not
I
answering.
don't got nothing else for y'all. I told y'all.
Well,
Don't miss this opportunity to save your
I'm
life.
telling y'all
dude.
what I know. Y'all telling me I'm lying, so therefore I don't have nothing
all right,
else.
let me ask you something. How serious do you think this is right here? Will you answer that question for me? How serious do you think this is right here?
I don't know.
I can tell you it's the most serious thing that is ever going to happen in your lifetime. Today is going to be the most serious day you have ever had in your lifetime. I can't even stress that enough to you, how serious today is. You're 21 years old. We want to give you the opportunity to explain this to us. You know what else? We have more on you than anybody else in that crew that came down here. You know why? Because you're inexperienced in these things. You left your phone on. Your phone communicated with the cell phone towers, giving your exact location the entire time. All right? Your boyfriend, he is screwed. You just identified himself into 2 videos of him at Truth 18 and at Teasers. Listen to me. You just screwed him.
I already said we went out. So
Hey,
what-
no. I know what you're thinking in your head.
No, I'm saying y'all thought I was by myself.
No, I never thought you were by yourself.
Then
I
what?
always knew you were with him. We've had these videos.
Okay,
We
so-
knew that was you. We knew that was Zay in that video. On
And
those
we
2
know that
places.
Zay is
So
communicating with his little
Here's the
brother in the
thing.
Impala to
I
kill
don't know who
Foolio.
you talking to.
Here's the thing. Before we talked to you, we didn't have him. We do now. He's done. Zay is done based off of you identifying in that video. He's done at this point.
Little brother's done too.
He's done too. You've already put them in this.
It's
Okay?
only a matter
Now here's
of
the
time.
thing. You don't know what you don't know. The problem is right now at 19 years old or 21 years old, you don't know a ton.
Huh?
You don't know a lot. The problem is you don't understand that those cell phone records,
So y'all
Seal
think I
your
can't
deal.
call people?
I'm not talking about phone calls. I'm talking about it
I
puts
don't
you
understand
every
that.
single
You don't-
place
you don't-
of
you-
the murder.
You don't have any explanation for why you were in the car at the
We
scene
were
of the
looking
murder.
for food. Obviously,
You were
the maps
looking for
turn you
food in the
around.
hotel parking lot of where
We
Foolio was
turned
gunned down?
around, obviously.
Okay. So you turned around in the parking lot
The
of the
maps
hotel.
take you around. Like, what
Okay.
do you mean?
You don't find that? You don't think that, like, I know you're not experienced in how court goes, but you know, again, the jury judges, you don't think when they hear the story that you and Zay are in the silver car in the parking lot, feet away from where Foolio gets gunned
What do
down?
they got to do with us?
You
It has everything
you gotta
to do with
understand
you.
how that looks. Just because you aren't pulling a trigger doesn't mean,
I know
okay?
that, but I'm saying
You ever heard of an accomplice, the term accomplice?
Here's the thing. Okay.
That's
Let
what
me
I said,
let me
I'm
let me try to.
confused.
I'm going to try to break this down super simple. Okay. Did you see the black Impala there with you at different places?
No.
Okay. So let me explain something else about this black Impala. You and this black Impala come from Jacksonville all the way to Tampa together. You guys pass. You know where the license plate reader is? There's cameras all over the place on the interstate. Tow trucks have them. They record every single license plate that comes by. We catch you and that other car together multiple times on the way from Jacksonville here.
What did that mean?
It means you would have to hit the lottery to make that happen again. It's impossible for those 2 cars to hit license plate readers hundreds of miles away at the exact same seconds. But your 2 cars did because you followed each other all the way down.
I don't get it.
It's crazy you don't get it. So
No,
Do you know what a
let me
license
draw
plate
this.
reader is?
Let me draw this, okay?
You know what a license plate
Okay.
reader is?
Hold
A
on.
camera that takes pictures of license plates, okay?
Yeah, but
The license,
I'm saying y'all telling me that
Here's a camera.
What?
Here's a camera. Okay? You're going down the interstate, right here?
Mm-hmm.
And here's a car. Here's a Chevy Cruze. Picture taken. We have the license plate. Right behind it is another car.
Mm-hmm.
Picture taken.
But I mean,
That means
Those
you,
two cars are
License, though.
together. No, it means those two cars are traveling together at the exact same time at multiple places in the state, coming from Jacksonville to Tampa. And you're going to tell me, huh?
I said, that's what you're trying to do.
Does that make sense to you?
the fact,
Did you see the black Impala?
No.
No, don't know anything about a black Impala. You don't know anything about a black car. Was anybody staying in your Airbnb that had a black car?
Not sure.
You're not sure. Was there anybody staying in your Airbnb other than you, Zay, and Zay's little brother? Was there anybody else staying in that Airbnb?
I don't know. I was in the room.
You weren't in the room all the time. You came out of the room and you went places. Was there anybody in that Airbnb other than you, Zay, and his little brother?
I'm not sure.
Did you go into the front door of the Airbnb and let anybody else in another door of the Airbnb be in the back door?
No.
Did you go to the parking lot of Teasers with your boyfriend, Zay, and decide to not go in the club?
It looked it back.
Because it's
No.
packed? Because it was packed?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me why you were wearing a COVID mask in that parking lot?
I don't want to be sick when I'm pregnant. People drinking, smoking. I don't want to smell that.
Can you tell me why you don't have a mask on at other places?
I'm not.
you're in a car with a guy you don't even know in the McDonald's drive-thru and you don't have a mask
That's
on.
not a bunch of people were smoking. If you go into a club perimeter,
Your
that's
first
what
line
you-
was, I don't want to get sick because I'm pregnant.
that's what
Could
I just said.
a guy you don't even know a foot away from you in the McDonald's drive-thru
Okay.
get you sick?
Who?
You were
The
at,
drive-thru way over here.
before you left Jacksonville, you stopped at Isaiah's little brother's house, okay? And we track from his house, all the way from his house, all the way down the highway, past the license plate readers, the silver Cruze, and the black Impala, all the way to the Airbnb, all the way to Teasers, where Foolio's performing his first.
Faced with undeniable location data, Alicia attempts one final minimization strategy by using her personal relationship as a shield. She shifts the blame entirely to her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance. She admits that she lied to investigators initially to protect him, but insists she was completely oblivious to any murder plot, painting him as a controlling figure whom she simply followed around Tampa out of fear. She tries to separate her phone from her actual knowledge, implying her boyfriend must have been the one text messaging and using her phone to track the victim's location while she sat in the car unaware. But detectives immediately push back with a devastating counter question. If she was entirely innocent and just a passive observer, why did she completely delete all her text threads with her boyfriend the morning after the shooting? Legally, the conscious destruction of data and avoidance of law enforcement is treated as heavy evidence of guilt. Alicia Andrews believed that as long as she never personally pulled a trigger, she couldn't be held responsible for the blood spilled in that parking lot. But the justice system saw it differently. In October 2025, Alicia stood trial for her role in the gang hit. While she avoided a first-degree murder conviction, the jury rejected her claim of complete ignorance and found her guilty of manslaughter. On May 22, 2026, she was sentenced to 15 years in Florida State Prison. Her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, along with the active shooters, were convicted of first-degree murder in a separate trial, facing life behind bars without the possibility of parole. During her sentencing, the victim's mother delivered a heartbreaking reminder of the true cost of this digital stalk and kill plot, stating they could have turned around, but they still carried on a plan to hunt my son down like a deer in the woods. My son's life mattered. He was not disposable. In the end, Alicia Andrews didn't need to carry a gun. Her compliance, her Cash App, and her cell phone did all the damage required to end a life. and secure her own ruin.
All the way to Truth 18, where Julio's going for his after party, all the way to the homicide scene. Look at this. All the way. No. But explain it to me. Explain to me how. Look, Black Impala in your car. All the way from Isaiah's little brother's house, from Jacksonville, all the way to here.
What that mean?
You think that's a coincidence?
Maybe.
That Isaiah's little brother's car, because that's his car, traveling with your car.
I'm supposed to know who car it is. I don't know.
That's
He
a
is
lie.
not my people. Is that kin to me?
You were at his house before you came down to Jacksonville.
That's not kin to me.
You were at his house before you came down to
That's
Jacksonville.
not kin to me.
Were you at his house before you came down to
I just
Jacksonville?
said that's not kin to me.
That's not answering the question. It's a yes or no question. Were you at his house before you came down to
I don't know
Jacksonville?
who house it was.
So you were at a house. Was there Black Impala there?
No. It's the other car in the driveway.
Do you want to pull something else up?
Yeah, pull up the ring camera of everybody leaving. I wish you could see how important this was. I really do.
I see it is, but
I don't think you do.
I do.
No, you didn't. No, you don't. If you knew how important this was, you'd have tears coming down your face. You'd be telling everybody everything that
I told
happened.
y'all.
You're not.
All y'all doing is telling me that I'm lying, though.
Okay, this is everybody leaving the Airbnb.
Okay.
That's Isaiah, right? He's talking to the Uber driver, right?
Can you answer? Is that Zay? With you, your boyfriend? There you are. So tell me.
In your favorite jean jacket, in your favorite jean pants.
So answer this honestly. Is that you and Zay walking out of there?
That's me.
Is that Zay in front of you? You don't know? Let's get you a better picture.
Just make it easier for you.
Who's that? You're not gonna recognize that as Zay right now?
I don't know, I'm annoyed.
Huh?
I don't know, I'm annoyed.
Well, being annoyed is going to be the rest of your life.
Okay.
We done?
Is that Zay's little brother?
I don't know these people. Y'all keep asking me the same stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you the same things because they're simple questions.
I'm answering.
No, you're not.
I don't
No,
know
you
them.
are not answering. You're not answering at all.
Well, I don't know them.
Like the part that I'm struggling with is how I'm gonna explain to your mother and your father that you want to throw away your life for
I'm
Zay.
not throwing away anything.
No.
Answering y'all questions.
No.
and y'all saying the same thing.
You are.
You don't
Really
understand.
You're looking down the barrel of a first-degree murder
I'm not.
charge.
I'm telling y'all what I know.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes.
Listen to me. You don't understand what's gonna happen after we walk out of this room. You're not going home.
Mm-hmm.
No. I
one
mean,
chance.
you're not going home. Do you think you get a bond on a first-degree murder charge? Do you think you get a post bail? You don't get post bail. So this is the process, and this is how it plays out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when you get charged with first-degree murder, you have no bond. You go to jail here, and then we transfer you to Tampa. And then you sit in a jail in Tampa between 2 to 4 years. During those 2 to 4
Waiting for trial.
years, you're waiting for trial. Generally, you get assigned a public defender because you probably don't have money for a real attorney, because a real attorney is about $200,000 for a case like this. That's just what it costs. Then you go to trial. And then in trial, we show the video of you at the two places, the only two places in Tampa the Foolio goes to. Then we show you in the car you're in, because we have the car you're in, immediately afterwards, pulling into the scene where he is brutally gunned down by 3 masked men. and then you flee, and you go back to the Airbnb. That is what's shown to the jury. With video evidence, with phone records, with your lack of a statement to us explaining what you're doing in Tampa. No.
Because I gave you a statement.
And I'm telling you, no, it doesn't fly. That doesn't get you out.
I don't know what more you want
No.
me to tell you.
And then what happens is the jury comes back and they say guilty.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say. You get life in prison. You go to prison. You live the rest of your life with another woman in a cell the size of this room, with a steel toilet in the corner with no door around it, and a little tiny sink above it. That is your life every single day for the rest of your life. You have a guard telling you when to get up, when to take a shower, when to go outside to a caged yard with giant walls, when to go back to your cell, and when to go to bed. And the next day, they open the bars again, and a guard tells you what to do every part of your day. If you backtalk, you get lip, you get put in solitary confinement. You get food taken away from you. You have no freedom again for the rest of your life. There's none. So whatever you did today, I hope it was fun. I hope it was the most fun you have ever had in your lifetime, because you're going to need those memories to carry you through the rest of your life, because you won't make any more memories after today.
Alicia.
Does that make sense to you?
Alicia, I'm gonna try to connect with you in a bit, okay? I've got two daughters. All right? Your parents do not want to see you through glass until the day they die, all right? If this was my girl in this seat, okay, I would beg her, be honest. Tell the truth. Get yourself out of this situation, okay? Because at the end of the day, we have to go in front of a jury. We get to tell our story, and then your story is what you're telling in here right now. Who do you think the jury's gonna believe? I went down, I don't know what car I went down in, I don't know really where we went, you know, we didn't really want to go in here, you know, I only did this. No, your story, listen.
I'm trying to figure
This is your one
I'm gonna let you
opportunity,
finish.
sweetie. This is, if you don't care, you don't care. I get
No,
it.
I care. I'm gonna let you finish
If you the type of person that can participate in a ruthless murder, whether the guy deserved it or not, okay? No, but that's the thing. Just because you don't pull the trigger doesn't mean that you didn't participate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. You obviously don't give a shit then.
Did you see Julio Foolio in that parking lot at all?
No.
Your car was in line, looking straight at him. Communication was made to the other people. Matter of fact, we have your car following the three cars there. Let me tell you how this goes, because this is all on video too. You drive up past the hotel and you're heading north. You might not know directions, I get it, okay? You're not from Tampa. The three cars do a U-turn. You and your boyfriend make a right-hand turn. Then you do a U-turn and you make a right and you park at the Embassy Suites. Then you wait at the Embassy Suites. Then
Park where?
at a hotel parking lot just about 10 seconds away from where the murder happens, okay? Then the black Impala comes out. The Chevy Cruze comes back out to the road, guns it to get through a light turning red, and then turns into the parking lot. That is the car you're in. I don't think you understand how much evidence we have in this case against you.
You're going to get convicted.
I'm just confused though still.
Your confusion won't help you.
Can I ask you a question?
Cause
Can I ask you a question, okay? Let's put all this to the side for a second, all right? I'm telling you, okay? that there is enough evidence here to prove that you participated in this. We're not going to argue or debate it. We're not going to ask you, you're going to ask me how or why, nothing. I'm telling you that there's enough evidence here to prove that you participated with Zay, with his little brother Sean. I already got the other two Murphys identified. I know the cars. I know your every move. I've got video of the whole thing. I've got all the cell phones. I've got everything that I need, okay, to prove that you're guilty in with this group, okay? I want to know, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you prepared? Are you prepared for this? Do you understand the severity? You're going to get convicted. I'm going to prove that you were guilty with this group. That's done. What we're offering you right now is an opportunity. An opportunity, because you know what I'm looking at? I'm looking at a young girl who's never been arrested before, who may or may not be about to be a mother, okay? And that story plays well for the jury, who may or may not have been dragged into this gangland bullshit by somebody who obviously led her astray, who she loved, and led her astray. That's what I'm looking at. You have an opportunity to be honest, okay? And put your story, the real story, on the record to the point where that jury might have mercy on you. The people who judge you might have mercy on you. I'm not here to debate whether you're in this or not. You're in this. We've already proven that. You're in this. I'm here to give you an opportunity to put your side of the story on the record, to give you a chance. You don't want to live with this, okay? You don't sure shit don't want to live with this in a box the size of this room for 30 years. Your hair getting done, your nails getting done, going out to the club, being with your friends, Thanksgiving dinner with your parents, all that shit is gone. This is it. Wall to wall for 30 years. I'm not here to argue with you on whether you're in this. You and I both know you're in this. I gotta ask, are you gonna take the opportunity to give yourself a chance? To be honest?
So you saying what I said was lying?
Yes, we're
Yes.
saying that.
I'm calling you a liar.
It's
Yes.
really not, though.
Then tell us the
I don't want
truth.
to sound nonchalant, but it's not a lie.
Okay, then tell us the truth. Because you didn't tell us the whole truth, did you?
I did.
No, you did
You
not.
want to know the places? I said the places.
I'm telling you right now, your life is going to forever change and you're never going to be able to get it back. I mean, never. Your parents love you? They were crying when you were brought here. Do they love you?
Oh, you asking?
Yes, I'm asking
yeah.
you. Okay. Do your parents have a lot of money?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, I can tell you what this is going to do to them. It's going to bankrupt them. This is going to bankrupt your parents. Anything your parents have tried to save is going to be gone. Do they own the house or rent the house you live in? Do you know that? Okay, they're going to have to remortgage it for you. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to remortgage it for every cent they can get out of that house. They're going to spend every cent they have trying to save you. And it's all going to be in vain because it's not going to save you. But they're going to spend every cent they have anyways. You're going to ruin your parents' lives. They will never recover from this at their age with the financial burden that you're going to cause them tonight. The only thing that has a prayer of helping you out is to tell the entire truth.
Let me show you who you're gonna ruin your parents for. Look, take a look. Take a look at the photo. Take a look at the photos. Let me show you who you're choosing over your parents in your life.
Why you got that picture?
Only one person out of this group even remotely stands a chance to get away from this at all, in any shape, with some kind of, mercy, any hope. There's only one person. These guys, they're all fucked. We know about their history. We know about what Zay's been doing. We know about what his little brother's been doing. We sure shit know what these gentlemen have been doing. These are the people who you are getting ready to ruin your parents over and throw away your life for. That's really how you ride?
No.
Is these the people that you want to ruin your parents for and throw away your life for?
Damn, so you said
No. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
No. I know you know them, okay? I know that you know these two for sure. And I know that you saw these two at the Airbnb. I know it. I can prove it. Whether you want to lie to me about it or not, that's on you.
No, I didn't.
These are the guys that you're willing to ruin your family for?
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening right now. You're doing it. These are the guys that you're willing to ruin your family for.
Your mom was very nice to those deputies that were out there at her house earlier, those officers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She's a good lady. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Breaking her heart won't even begin to describe what you're going to do to your mom tonight. It won't even describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Parents are never the same after this. They're never the same. Their life is ruined. It's generally easier if the child passes away than what they're going to go through on this because of your decisions.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to know you're there. They're going to know they can't see you. They're going to know they can't touch you. They're going to know they can't spend a holiday with you ever again. People in the family are going to pass away. And they're going to wish you could be there to mourn with them or go to a funeral. And they don't let you out for those things, by the way, ever. Your parents will pass away. You won't go to their funerals either, just so you know that. Your parents will not live as long as they were normally going to live either because of grief. Grief has a terrible effect on people. What I can't understand is how you're being that selfish.
I'm not being
No, you absolutely are. Because the truth, what really happened down there, you telling us that, that's free.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't cost you a cent. This is going to cost your parents everything. Absolutely everything on this. They don't make it back from this.
Sweetie, the only reason that we're telling you all this is because we know that you don't have experience with the legal system, okay?
I think
you have no
given a
idea.
chance
You
to
have
tell
no
the
idea
truth.
how this works. So that's why no, sweetie, listen. Just listen, please. I'm begging you to listen to me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea how this process works. That's the only reason we've been laying it out, because these are the realities of how this process works, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I personally feel like you aren't a bad person. You have never shot somebody. You have never stood over somebody and executed somebody. You have never pulled the trigger on a gun that killed somebody. So I think that there's still a chance to save you. Some of these other guys, there's no chance. There's no chance. They're done. They're past that point. But I still think there's something in you worth saving. The question is, do you want to save yourself?
Let me talk now. Oh, well, I was going to say, like, everything I say, y'all see I'm lying, so
That's because you are.
I'm not. If I'm telling y'all I'm on the sideline, how do y'all think
No,
about that?
hey. You're saying you're on the sidelines, okay?
Yeah, like,
That's fine.
The sidelines hear things. The sidelines see things, okay?
Yeah,
So let me ask
Tell us
you.
what you heard. Tell us what you saw.
So when you and Zay were in the parking lot,
mhm.
and he's using your phone, we've already agreed on that, correct? You had to open it up with your face, it looked like, to me. And
Password.
password, okay. And he's holding the phone talking like that. What words are coming out of his mouth? What does he say? You're right beside him, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, but I'm looking at.
No, you're
Sorry.
not. No. You have every excuse to not tell the truth.
I swear.
You're
I'm
using
looking at
every excuse to not tell the truth.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
So tell us what he said.
I don't know what he said.
You're lying about the Airbnb.
I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
said
are.
I was at
You were the
everything.
only one.
You're trying to protect Zay.
You're trying
I
to.
get it. I get it that you're trying to protect Zay.
What's the side of your neck?
Everything
What's the side of your neck say?
Everything I say.
What's the side of your neck say?
What, this?
Yeah.
Princess.
Princess? Okay.
Listen, if you're truly on the sideline and that's what you want the people who are going to judge you to believe, okay, they know, they're not dumb. They know that the sideline hears the conversations, the sideline sees what is in front of their eyes. We know because the video shows that you are standing shoulder to shoulder with Zay while he's talking on your phone. Okay, so no, we know because you're shoulder to shoulder with him while he's talking on the phone. We know that you heard what he said. They're not going to believe that you didn't hear it. Okay, we know that you're riding around in that car with him, shoulder to shoulder with only the center console in between you while he's communicating with little brother and the shooters. Okay, and they're going to want to know, huh?
I don't know who he communicated to.
But you heard what he was saying?
No, I didn't.
You going to protect
I'm looking at the
Zay?
surroundings.
You're going to protect Zay.
And I don't know why y'all think that's a lie. You have to watch where you're going.
Sweetie,
And somewhere
we've
you don't know.
been you talking to two grown men who've been in this
Yeah,
way too
but
long.
I'm saying y'all
Like how
getting it.
does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
If somebody told you I'm in
In
a
your
car with
car,
somebody
You
and he
watching.
talking on the phone the whole time, I ain't hear nothing. I didn't hear one word he said.
No.
That makes sense to you? How does that
We're
make
talking
sense?
about food, obviously, but I don't know.
I'm here. Here I am. I'm right here. I'm with you. Here's the center console. Boom. Hey, he just pulled up to the hotel. No. Drive around one more time. Hey, park real quick. Oh, he's in the passenger seat. Aim for the passenger seat. Are you hearing that? Are you hearing me say that?
Mm-mm.
You didn't hear me say that.
No, I'm kind of zoned out.
It's a game to you.
No, it is a game.
It's a game to you, and it's sad, man. And it's sad because this isn't a game. This is real life. It's happening right now. This is real life. This ain't no TV shit. This ain't no shit you get to walk away from.
The problem is you can't even say that you heard it all.
Heard
You
what?
just weren't part of it.
Heard
You
what?
can't even say that to us.
I'm saying heard what?
The entire stalking,
What was that?
following, and assassination of Julio
Y'all talking
Julio.
about stalking and all this.
Okay,
like,
following, tracking,
Nobody
doing
stalking
surveillance. So
you
by
have to be
chance, you
hungry.
show up at the only two places Foolio goes to in Tampa. The only two.
nobody. Then the places everybody go.
No, those are not the places.
We're from Tampa. That is not the place.
First off,
I'm not from there.
First
so-
off,
Okay.
teasers is
You gonna go where you
Hey, let me
Right.
tell you, let me tell you what Teasers is.
What?
Probably the shittiest little strip club in Tampa.
The shit.
Barely
I'm
making
not
it.
weird at.
Okay? It's not where everybody goes. Like, literally, nobody goes there.
Well,
Then you went to Truth 18.
I don't know what that is.
Nobody goes. It was a private party that night. And nobody goes there. It's the only two places Foolio was at. He didn't go anyplace else. And then he goes to the hotel, and you and your crew go in, and you literally...
Wait, hold on.
No. This is how it plays for the jury.
Don't be at no
You and your crew
You're in
goes
this with
there.
them. All four of them.
Your crews, the Impala, and they light that vehicle up.
And you want the jury to believe that you were only in the parking lot where Foolio died because you were lost and you had to turn
I
around.
do with anything like.
That has to do with you facing a murder one charge. 30 to life. Life in prison. That's what that has to do. What do you mean, what does that have to do? You're in the parking lot in the car with Zay.
So I can't be in the parking lot now.
That's correct.
You can't be in the parking lot when Julio's about to get gunned down.
What they gotta
Yeah.
do with us though?
Okay.
It's a game to her.
Yeah, it's a game to you.
It's not a game.
That's sad.
Oh boy. So
You're too
No,
blind.
y'all make
No.
me
You're
like-
too, bro. You are way too blind to see that this shit is real. And,
I know it's
and
real.
this
I'm
shit
just
is
saying
real.
it's
And you only have one way out of this. You have the only card to play out of anybody. Because we're not. You think. Because you know what might end up happening, right? When we bring you all in, right? One of the other guys might try to take a deal, right? And he might try to be the first to go to the state and say, "I'll give you everything for mercy. I'll give you everything for mercy." That's what one of them might do, okay? But right now, the way it stands, you have the only card to play by being honest with you. If you were truly on the sideline,
Like I said,
Then be honest.
I was honest.
You're not being honest.
Y'all asked me the same question like 10 times.
Because we know you're lying.
It's not a
You
lie.
know you're lying. I know you're lying.
I'm not lying.
No, let's stop debating that. I don't even want to debate that
Well,
anymore
I know
because the
that.
evidence proves it. The evidence proves you're lying.
I don't know what to tell you. But that's all y'all gonna keep saying.
Well, we're only saying it because it's the truth.
It's not.
We're only saying it because we would like for you to find a better way in all this and tell the truth.
I told my truth.
Well, I can tell you this.
You keep talking about.
You're going to end up being charged with first-degree murder.
That's going to happen.
Your life is going to be done. There is going to be nothing else for you ever again. Now, here's the saddest thing about this. The majority of all the evidence right now is against you. It's because of your phone. You've identified yourself on video in that parking lot.
No, my business means it's not rocket science.
Obviously,
it's
it's
not
you. We
rocket
knew
science.
it's you, but
So-
now
so
you know.
why
I know.
you make it
But
seem
here's
like
the
that's
problem. But you're in
Surprise.
you're in that parking lot.
enjoying my time like everybody else.
Sweetie, you know what the irony in this is? This kind of like crazy to me. You're going to be the first one. You're going to be the first one. The rest will fall. They're falling. Isaiah's day's coming. The SWAT team's going to hit his house, you know what I'm saying, with his murder warrant for Foolio too. That's coming, okay? But guess who gets the honor of being the very first one? Because of her phone, because of the video. Guess who gets the honor of being the very first one to be officially charged and arrested and booked for the murder of Julio Foolio? You. You go down first. That's some fucked up shit, man. They put you in this situation and you going down before them. Shit, we might even get to the point where we go to trial and some of them beat their charges.
You won't.
You won't. You won't. Ain't that some fucked up shit if 2 or 3 of those guys end up getting off on this murder, but you gotta do life for it? Fucking Rashad having a good old time on the fucking block, drinking and smoking, having the time of his life.
Who is that?
Okay, that's all right. You don't have to. No. You're
No,
choosing.
I'm being serious. Who was that? You gotta say like a different name or something.
Ghost 187. You follow him on Instagram? Mm-hmm. Runs with 1200. Friends with Zay and ATK.
You know we have your whole Instagram.
We have
right?
all of it, dude. We got your
I know
Instagram. We got
all
your
of
fucking iCloud. We got all of it.
Okay.
I'm a week away from reading every single text message you sent on your phone the entire time. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
This case is only, right now we're at the point, but this case is only going to get stronger and stronger and stronger against you. I'm going to read every message you sent. I'm going to see every photo and video on that's on your device. I'm going to know all of your Instagram posts, all of it.
It's not no.
I
And
can
here's,
tell you
no,
this.
but here, listen to me. I'm going to get to present all of that to the jury. And you know what the jury is going to hear for your side? It's happening right now. This is it. This is your moment. The only thing that the jury is going to get to hear from you is the story you're putting down here right now.
And let me break it down for you one more time, just to see if it helps. So you send Rashad's girlfriend an Instagram message that you
Who
need
is
a.
Rashad?
We showed you this picture.
You make arrangements to try to book the Airbnb in
Who
Tampa.
was his girlfriend? I didn't text his girlfriend.
No, you
That's-
Instagram message her.
No, I did not.
An Instagram message came from your account.
How do you know you didn't? How do you know you didn't message his girlfriend if you don't know Rashad? How do you know who
I
Rashad's
don't
girlfriend
know
is?
No girlfriend. That's what I'm
Let
saying.
me just tell you what happened,
The
okay?
girl
I know, but
has
listen,
a
listen.
girlfriend. That's what I'm saying.
I am
She
just
got-
listen. I'm just going to throw a couple facts out here for you, okay?
Mhm.
You sent an Instagram message to a woman who is the girlfriend of Rashad. Whether you know Rashad or not doesn't matter. You sent.
It actually doesn't even
His
matter whether it's his
girlfriend.
girlfriend or not. It doesn't matter who.
No,
You sent a
we're
message.
talking about a B&B.
Then
You sent a
we're talking about
message
Airbnb.
asking for Airbnb to booked in Tampa.
That
And
girl is gay.
listen to me. I don't care. It doesn't. It's regardless. You're missing the point here. You sent a message, okay, asking for an Airbnb to book for us. Those were the specific words. We need you to book us. us, right? So you and multiple people, right? And then when the Airbnb gets booked, we
Tell me that.
find, no, that's fine. We find, I'm tired of showing this girl because apparently, okay, no, that's fine. You made arrangement for Airbnb to be booked for us, right? And then at that Airbnb, we have the gentleman who was driving the Impala, Isaiah. We have Isaiah's little brother. You know, you let him the gang in through the back door. You don't see how helping arrange the Airbnb, opening the back door for them, allowing Isaiah to use your phone. You know what I'm saying? Putting on a COVID mask while you're at all the locations that Foolio's at. You know what I'm saying? You were within line of sight. The video proves it. Julio's car is parked in front of Teaser's, and you're within line of sight. You and Isaiah.
And you can take her handcuffs off of her because
Okay.
it'll be a minute.
Alright.
If it'll be a minute, do you want water or anything?
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay. Yeah. Whenever they always come in, have them sit on that side.
Okay.
Because when we stick our head in, we're not like hitting our head on the
Okay, sounds good.